everybody, this is Mackie. We're back with the Hidden Threads podcast. Say hi, Victoria.
Hey.
Wait, I didn't have the camera. Now do it.
Hey.
With her free throw shirt on.
Yeah, shout out Free Throw.
She said that was a band. I've never heard of it. So
it's like middle school emo music.
Emo. I introduced you to the band Saliva earlier, so
I like that.
all right.
Yeah.
One thing we got to talk about before we get into this today, Victoria, will you hold up your fingernails?
Oh.
Look at those things.
I'm.
We'll start calling her Victoria Scissor.
For this.
Victoria Scissorhands. Anyway, you know, I've seen people had long fingernails like that, and they used it for cocaine. You're not on the coke, are you, Victoria? She don't do. She don't do the drugs.
No, I don't.
She don't even drink. So we're boring people.
Very boring.
We're good, right?
That is very wonderful.
Anyways,
Wonderful.
so I like the fingernails. She likes my pink shirt. So it looks like a salmon.
Yes.
Men don't wear pink; they wear salmon color, right?
You can wear pink too.
All right, I got my pink on today. This is a warm one though. It's got the warm on it.
It does look comfy.
It is wintertime here.
You got the fleece on it.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's
Makes me warm and cozy. All right. Let's get off this nonsense and talk about what we're talking about today.
Okay, sounds good.
So this is one Victoria don't know a lot about today. It's something we're started up kind of middle of last year. We started and stopped, and we're really going hard this year on it. It's franchising. Okay. And the reason why we're doing that is we get a lot of calls, daily emails about, hey, I want to come work for you. Don't we, Victoria?
Yes, we do.
How many would you say a week?
Maybe 5.
5 a week?
Yeah.
All right. Times 52 weeks. That's a lot, right?
It's a lot, yeah.
I gotta get a sip of my juice.
Yeah, boy.
And then, we've tried this before where we said, okay, we'll pay for your licensing and get you set up in a certain town, and I'm footing the whole bill, and then they don't work out.
It's actually a pretty heavy bill too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And they, a lot of time on my part to train them up and get them set up. So we started offering franchise opportunities. So people, I'm like, hey, if you want to come join this, we got a system of getting customers, of working cases. It's all written down. It's a proven system. And I'm like, if you want to make 100K this year, then buy into my program. And most people don't, do they?
No.
We're starting it out this year at 25K initial fee. And then it's 5% of your total income from your protected territory for that year. For each month you have to pay us a fee. And what you get is you get all the training, you get set up, you get the licensing. We go through not only the PI licensing, but you go through the licensing required to have an LLC or a corporation, depending on the state. And then we get it all set up and you work under our name, under our system, and you earn income by being a private investigator, and you get trained in all of it. You get trained in physical surveillance. You get trained in digital forensics, open source investigations, the whole thing. We don't do one-trick ponies, do we, Victoria?
No, we don't.
One-trick ponies are a thing of the past in the PI world where I just do surveillance or I just do insurance work. It's gone. You're not going to do it. You're not going to make it doing that.
Got to do a little bit of everything.
A lot of the old hats down in Montgomery and Birmingham will say, oh, this guy's crazy, doesn't know what he's talking about. We can compare income statements if you want.
There you go.
So,
for real, though.
I've tried both ways, and they'll go into retirement still saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, we're doing good, Victoria.
Yes, we are.
Victoria's here. Victoria gets paid every week.
I do.
Right?
Never missed a paycheck.
And then, but yeah, the franchise stuff. So if you're serious about being a PI, we're looking for people. I don't care what city it is, but we'll carve out the counties, and we will come in and start getting you introduced to the system, get all your licensing. I'll spend one full week with you wherever you are, and we're going to train and get you established in sales and working cases. Now, you'll start out with the physical surveillance, and then we'll do sessions every month, and you'll start learning the digital forensics, open source, and I'm available all the time to talk how to deal with clients, all those things. You're going to learn all of it, how to be a business owner, not just a PI. What do you think?
I like that.
So I've worked with Victoria a lot about just being about a total business person, not just a private investigator, right?
Yes.
So,
Mackie's all about get as many skills as you can and make yourself valuable.
Make yourself valuable. We started Victoria. Are you cold, Victoria?
No, I'm good. My hands are cold, but I'm not cold.
Right.
It's just my hands.
You think those fingernails would? Never mind. Anyway. But yeah, that's franchise opportunities that are out there. So we'd like to start here close by. We've had a ton of people come up and they say, well, I can't get money. You can get money. All right. If you're who we target mainly is veterans, young, you don't have to be young. You can be retired, but people who are separating from the military and they're like, I don't want to go sit in this cubicle and look at a computer screen for 9 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
Or do something silly, work at the factory floor. I want to do something impactful so I can make a good living at the gate and not be chained to a desk all the time. We got it for you. Now you're going to put some skin in the game. A lot of people don't want to do that. They just want me to pay them.
Yeah, I know.
And
gotta work.
You gotta, if we're going to say how serious you are about this and get some skin in the game, and you can get some money through the VA, SBA, Small Business Administration, and pay your fee, and then we'll have you set up and running, and you'll be making income within a month after you got to be licensed first and all those things. Right. But yeah, we can. Now, is it guaranteed?
No.
Is anything in business guaranteed?
No, it's not.
Everybody wants that guaranteed check, but only the people that take the risk are the ones that become wealthy.
But you have a great system in place.
Right.
All of your strategies, systems are only set up. I can't see, unless you're not putting in the work, it not working out for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you just don't show up and do what we tell you to, follow the guidebook, basically, you're not going to do anything. But if you follow the guidebook, then you're going to make us both some money. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're here for. But have to check our time here because we're on a timetable, Victoria.
Time crunch.
Timetable. The back to who we're looking for. We get a lot of people. They say, I don't have any experience in private investigations.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have any, Victoria, before you came to me?
None.
Zero.
All
right. Victoria sold cleaning services.
Yes, I did.
You did?
And I worked at the Rocket Center watching little kids.
Watching little kids at the Space and Rocket Center?
That sounded bad. Yeah.
That had to be a nightmare.
It was horrible.
But
so no experience.
I remember I interviewed you. You're like, this is not fun. But you're just honest with me.
I was straight up like, I do not enjoy what I do.
But this opportunity though, the franchising, the person we're looking for, we target those people who are just separating out of the military, and they are those people who are looking for something, not just a career but a lifestyle, because this is a lifestyle, and to take this and run with it and to create a great life for themselves. And are you going to become a millionaire at the gate?
No,
probably not.
With what could you probably, at least
over time,
right?
Probably
nothing's going to give you $1 million out the gate.
And what we're not looking for are those people that say, hey, I want to come be a PI and you pay for everything, and I'm just going to slop it up for a month and you get mad and fire me.
Right.
We've had that before.
Which is like 90%.
We've had that before.
Yeah.
And if you call me and looking for a job and you're just out of prison for a felony, sorry, you can't be a felon. Okay?
That's not even like Mackey's like inner voice. That's like a state law thing.
It is a state law.
Yeah.
You can't do it. I mean, I'm not against hiring people that are felons if they're way separated from that crime.
Yeah.
But the state law says you cannot be a felon and hold a PI license. I don't care if the felony was in 1960.
Right.
That's bad. But anyway, they should reevaluate that probably. But that's a state law. And if you're looking to get up and work cases, get involved in all the stuff we talk about on here, involved in it on a daily basis. All right. This ain't crunching numbers or stacking boxes at the factory.
Yeah.
This is it's very interesting. You get to see your work gets to directly impact people's lives, children's lives. That's a big part, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how it and learn a skill, not just PI skills, but business skills, how to start a business. You could take these skills and apply them in any business and create something great.
Yeah, I just do sales and I've never had a boring day.
Right.
So that tells you.
How about frustrating days, Victoria?
Oh, tons of those.
Okay.
But I'm not even an investigator and I've never had a boring day.
You're an investigator.
An apprentice.
You're apprenticing.
Yes.
So, all right. But you do a lot of the TLO work and all that too. But you do know how to do research. So
it's definitely exciting though.
But we're going to take a break and we're going to come back and get more in the nuts and bolts of this whole franchising opportunity. And then we'll be back in just a second. Yep. Safe online dating. It's a big deal. So maybe you met the person of your dreams on Tinder or one of the other platforms and you're getting ready to meet up with them in person. Or maybe you've been in a long distance online relationship with them. You just want to know who they are. Well, we have a tool called TLO XP. It's only available to federal agents, police forces, and private investigators. Hey, that's me. And we can tell you about their bankruptcies, judgments, evictions, divorces, arrest record. Important things you need to know before spending any more time with this person. All right, get to know who they are and confront them with it, or just break up with them, whatever your choice is. But you have to call us or fill out the information on the link below. You're going to hear from a real private investigator that's going to go over this data with you, go over the pricing options with you, and get the information you need to be safe online. Don't wait any longer. Click the link or give us a call to get started. The number is 866-910-7499. Again, 866-910-7499, or click the link. Hope to talk to you soon. All right, y'all, we're back with part 2 of this thing, where we're talking about franchising and getting into a little bit of the day in the life of a private investigator.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think, Victoria?
Interesting.
So you're not involved daily in every case like I am. What do you think? So just look outside looking in.
Like what I think your day in the life is.
What do you think? So you see a little bit of the fringes of it.
Yeah.
What do you think of day in the life of a private investigator looks like?
I think it's waking up, looking at what you're assigned to, getting there on time, going to do your surveillance, trash grabs, whatever it is, getting home, writing up a report,
right,
sending it in, doing it all over again the next
right.
day.
So do you think it? How much of it involves just being a grown up?
A lot, all of it, probably.
Just being a good employee, right?
Yeah.
Being a good person. What I mean by that is just checking your email. All right, we have issues. We've had them lately. We're investigators. They'll get assigned something, and it goes through email. You get your assignments through email. And then 3 days later, they're like, oh, I didn't check my email till now. Adults check email.
Yes, you do. You should.
You don't have to check every 5 minutes, but, at least once in the morning, once in the afternoon or something.
Yeah.
Right? So it gets to the point where when I'm signing people, I have to text them and say, hey, look, check your email. I hate that, by the way.
You shouldn't have to do that. Yeah.
I hate it. People email me stuff all the time, and I respond about where, hey, you messed up my pay. They're quick to email you there. So they checked it one time or another.
Right. Make it a habit.
Well, that's the kind of person we're looking for that is a self-starter, that does not have to be coached into how to do just basic life skills.
Yes.
I shouldn't have to coach people on how to dress, how to talk to people, how to check your email, how to be responsible.
Right.
What do you think of that?
You're an adult. You should know how to put your shoes on, brush your teeth, get somewhere on time.
Right. Put gas in your car.
Yeah. You should know how to do that. And the time frame, hey, I need to leave an hour early because it's going to take an hour to get there, whatever. You should know that.
That's crazy talk, Victoria.
So crazy.
I've had investigators, they don't work for me anymore, ran out of gas on surveillance. They forgot to put gas in their car.
I've never in my life run out of gas before.
Really?
Never, not once.
I have it in a car. I have one like a 4-wheeler. So
I've never done it. I'm always, once I get to a quarter of a tank, I'm like, I should probably fill it.
Look at you being all grown up.
You should not want to run out of gas.
A responsible adult. That's crazy, Victoria. That's super crazy talk.
And on surveillance to run out of gas, that is
right. Yep, it is a little bit suspect. But anyways, yeah. So we don't get into training. If you said, "Hey, I want to buy in your franchise," the training does not involve how to adult. Right. But the training does get into the law. It gets into a lot of law, what we can and can't do. It gets into jurisdictional law, like your local law. There are some of those, and it goes by state sometimes on what we can and can't do. Some are strict, some are not. You know what the most least strict privacy law state is?
Ooh, California?
South Carolina.
Really?
We teamed up on a case up there where we had part of it going on here, part of it up there. They were sticking cameras everywhere. I'm like, really? How do you get away with this? It goes, the state law says you can put them up everywhere.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they were sticking them on the subjects' mailboxes, little hidden cameras and stuff. That's crazy. You can't do it here.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But and they were sticking trackers on cars. People, they said you can track anything here. If it's out in public on public road, you can track it. He said. I'm like, well, that ain't the rule here.
That gets crazy. I bet. Oh my gosh.
That ain't the rule here. But yeah, we get in all those different rules for local and everything. Then we're going to go out and do some surveillance and work cases. We have case. Hopefully, if you have a franchise where it's not a city we haven't worked, we're going to probably go out and do some training cases. Mm-hmm. But typically, once we start doing our advertising plan, you'll get cases right away, and we can start working those.
Yeah.
But we'll start working. I'll sit in the car with you, and we'll go work them. I can show you tricks I know. You can tell me tricks you know. All these different things, because a lot of these people come from a background, especially from the military. Yeah. They've done surveillance, and they're like, "Hey, we tried this once and it worked." I'm like, "It's great." There's no set in stone, but there are some basic fundamentals that you have to follow, and we get into all that. The big one we'll get into is the digital forensics. You have to be certified. There's some certifications you have to get. One certification in particular you have to get, and we'll get into how we do that and how you can make money doing it, and go through training. And I would be available by phone to talk, and that's the kind of training you get.
Like a business consultant for them.
Yeah, you're not going to get that anywhere else.
Yeah.
So if you go work for a private investigation firm, hopefully not mine, but if you go to work for one of the big ones that does workers' comp, all right, there's no training. They start assigning you cases. You go show up, and if you don't do exactly how they want it, they don't pay you. So I'm talking small things you could mess up.
Yeah.
And there's little training, little contact with anybody, and you'll do that for $10 an hour, $10 to $20 an hour, or you could come do this for 6 figures a year. You know, and I'm not saying it's easy. There's no easy money.
Correct.
All right, and it's just an opportunity we get out there, and we're starting to push it hard this year. And if people want to do it, then we're happy to start the process and get you on a call. Start there. Then we'll start with it to go to a visit, and then we'll get going that way. But yeah, if somebody's looking for a career opportunity, then we have it here. It's just not what you think. You're not going to come work here and draw a check. Correct. So you gotta buy into the system, and we'll train you up and get you started. And you got any questions about it, Victoria?
I think it's so nice that you're available to help and kind of like hold their hand throughout it.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yeah, we're not going to leave you hanging.
Because it's not like you're just like throwing it all on them. Here you go. You can make money. But
our income is based off their performance too. So it's on I'm the trainer. Until I get somebody that's a trainer, I'm the guy. You're the one that you'd be dealing with. And but yeah, if you're looking for a career opportunity, a lifestyle, then and you can go put on your Facebook that you're a private investigator.
And help us expand.
Yeah, help us expand. Get our name out. All those things. Then give us a ring, and we'll set up a time to talk to you. That's all I got, Victoria.
Yeah.
All right.
Franchising.
Bye, y'all.